Hello. Testing, testing, 1, 2. As Bruce Buffer from the UFC would say, ladies and gentlemen, we are live. My man Bruce Buffer does not have the best voice, but man, I do think he has the best passion. So big shout out to Bruce Buffer out there. Hey everyone, I'm Agent Orange, and you are wonderful, awesome you, and I really appreciate you joining me once more to check out another fan mode. Before I get too deep into it, by the way, if you've watched some of my other videos, you know I am a hobbyist, lyricist, songwriter, whatever, rapper. So I have actually uploaded one of my songs. It's still pretty bootleg. It hasn't been mixed properly and stuff, but if you want to check it out, the link is in the description. It is called 2-Bit. It deals with me and like growing up with like video games, and it has lyrics and it's like kind of like anime. It has pictures and stuff. It's shiny. So anyway, if you want to give it a check it out, if you want to check it out, it is in the link below. But yeah, so let's check out our guy over here. I like to call him Power Enslaver Optimus Prime. I don't think people like that name too much. Maybe that word slave is a trigger word. I was merely trying to use it like Power Master. And so like power slaver, because if you don't like that word slave, maybe you don't like the word master either. But it was just a riff on the G1 name. But I don't know. I've introduced this on other platforms and actually it didn't perform too well. Maybe because the namesake, so whatever. Um, but yeah, and also this video didn't like I put it in a short and it didn't perform that well either, which leads me to believe that this character is not very popular with YouTube, or I don't know, I'm doing something wrong with the algorithm. Doesn't really matter because I think he's dope, and I realized I didn't do a tutorial for him, and I wanted to use the Ironworks parts for something else that I'm working on. So before I did all that, I figured we do a tutorial on this guy who is one of my favorite customs because Power Master Optimus Prime. I have a long history affair with that guy. Maybe another time, but yeah, I was able to never acquire him, and so I mean, of course, until I became an adult. And so this is based off of that. If you are familiar with the Power Master Prime figure, you know that the feet kind of in the front have these like vertical slots. I don't know, these vertical things, these long rectangular things that I try to basically capture over here. And yeah, he has, similar to Power Master Prime, he has the arm armor to bulk him up. He has the shoulder cannons, and also he has the back mounted one. I don't know if that was specific to the one with Apex armor, but I don't know. I do remember the gun. I think it's the one with Apex armor. But yeah, so he has that mounted over there, and of course he has his two little swords that comes with the Netflix Nemesis Prime pack. And some of the fit is not as strong as I'd like, and so I've added little bits of paper here and there. Like this foot in particular is pretty loose, but I'm gonna go over how to make him today. So he is using one Nemesis Prime from the Netflix spoiler pack. Um, and he's using two Ironworks. Yeah, sorry. Brain fart for a second. Have you guys checked out Kingdom yet? I encourage you to check out Kingdom. I liked it a lot. I think it was a lot of fun. I like the concept of the worlds colliding and stuff, seeing old Megs and like new Megs dinosaur. And these are not spoilers. This is all out there and stuff. But if you haven't checked it out, check it out. If I don't know, I like it. I like it. Anyway, so we're going to break him down for you today. And then the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to remove his feetsies. And what's really cool is you can kind of see like sometimes the elements of the designer's mindsets when they created this, or at least I think it's the designer's mindset. So yeah, just pop that out, pop that out. I'll put Homeboy to the side. All right. So this foot is so fun. And what I mean by fun is I love when things just like snap into place, lock into place. Everything looks like it's there for a purpose. And so yeah. So you have two of the Ironworks feet. Let me just show this. You have two of Ironworks feet plugged in together. Yeah. And it's just his feet with the legs, with the knees folded up in the back. And then you need to kind of keep this together. So how do we do this? And so the mechanism by which we do it is one, you have that, this is the left arm. Yeah, this is the left arm. And the left arm can fold into this, it can fold in on itself. And you use that as the locking mechanism. There are two locking mechanisms, but the first one is this. You can see how tight that is. Thank Primus. So yeah, see these two holes and see these two pegs. You just get that in there. And for y'all who never heard me talk about That's the air escaping macaroni in the pot noise. My girl hates when I do that noise, and that's why I keep doing it, because that ish is hilarious. Anyway, see these two holes over here? You're going to plug the waste ports, or the waste connector in there. Nice and tight fit. Yeah. And you're just going to angle this flap forward so that it kind of like provides this contour towards the toe. The flap on the leg you keep down. That's going to be your base. The other flap you keep up, and that's going to fold in on the back of the bot. And this right here, this is actually from the back of Ironworks, that extra piece that it comes with. Just basically invert it, attach that here, and then we snap that up and keep all those bits hidden. Same thing, two of the legs, the knees plugged in with the left arm, turn into this like locking mechanism kyok, and the hips locking mechanism kyok, and then that alternate flap plugged in reverse, so it hides that. Neat, right? So neat, right? Cool. We're gonna push that to the side, and we're gonna take a look at Nemesis Prime as is. Yeah, still looks good. Still looks good. Yep. So the easy parts that you can take off are his arm bits, and this is just the Ironworks body, and you just plug the little hook to the top so that you have a scoop and like a hook, and it's all cool. Scoopy hooky, all construction-y and stuff. Very easy. Then you just utilize this port and you plug that in to the side port on Nemesis Prime's arm. And if you want to get it like really in there, you may have to lift it a little bit to give it some additional clearance, but it goes pretty it goes on there pretty good. One side more snug than the other. So cool. Now we have Prime. Another easy thing that we can identify is Kyok. Yeah, these aren't in there too tight. Oh, actually, this one's not bad. Yeah. So we remove those guns, and those are the ones that come with the spoiler pack. And then it's super easy. You know, it's really weird. I'm getting deja vu, like I've done this video before, but I've searched on my phone and also on like YouTube, and I don't see it. So, but this is really weird. What I'm doing right now is giving me deja vu. But what you're doing is you're getting the right arm, you're plugging it into the hole on the little exhaust on the shoulder, and you're angling it back like this. And there's this little space. I mean, it doesn't really do anything, but it just makes it look kind of clean. And then you're angling that bit in there, so they both look like that, right? Easy to see, right? Yeah. Then you can kind of flatten it out. The gun. I really like the way the gun is made. Oh, and I realized this gun is kind of like brown in the light. I thought they were all the same color, black, but huh. I wonder who this belongs to, if it's this guy or the other guy. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So the way this gun is made is you utilize the back part of Ironworks' gun, and this is what's going to plug into the back of Prime. And then this is Prime's gun, and then you have the tip of Ironworks gun right here, and the whole Ironworks gun plugged at the top. And then you just basically plug that in at the back, and there you go. There you go. Then he has a shoulder-mounted cannon. Sorry if you guys are hearing the noise outside. You know how it goes. Busy street, rent is cheap, allows me to eat meat and beans. I actually don't eat that much meat. I eat more vegetable protein than I do meat. Meat is a very, very small part of my diet. I mean, don't get me wrong, meat is delicious as cuff, but yo, I do have a soft spot in my heart for animals, and I was a vegan for 4 years at one point, but another time, another story time. Yeah. That's him. Obviously, I didn't add the armors and stuff like that, but whatever, dude. We'll just kind of look at him as is, as he's sitting there in all of his glaring glory. Oh, that's really odd. As I'm doing this, I swear I must have done this before. I'm getting mad bouts of deja vu right now, but is what it is, as Max Holloway would say. The great Max Holloway, hailing from Waianae in Hawaii, right next to an area called MOC. I hung out at Waianae actually, and MOC, and it reminds me a lot of my hometown where I grew up. Like the warmth, a warm hood, like it's hoodie, but it's warm. You know, I mean, I grew up in LA, and you know what's really funny? I was about to say, Nemesis Prime represents almost the color of people who I grew up around. I grew up around strictly, like, no hyperbole. You were either yellow, brown, or black. That was it. That was it. Yellow, brown, or black. And forgive me for using just those like terms, but you know what I mean. Yeah. But yeah, and so yeah, when I went to Wine Out, it was pretty. It's pretty much very similar color, like different shades of tan. But anyway, what am I talking about? What am I talking about? But yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you like this build. I love messing with Nemesis Prime, not only because it's Nemesis Prime, but because he has those two ports, and this applies to Optimus Prime as well. That he has those two ports in the back that allow you to do some really fun things. There is a build that I made. I called him Ultra Madness. You could probably find way somewhere deep in the playlist, and I think I only did no, I think I did more than a short. I think I did a tutorial, and he's using a lot of just black colored bits from Jetfire to Galactic Man Upgrade and a variety of other things. And but yeah, just having fun. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all's watching, and yeah, I mean, I know I say it all the time, but I really do. It is no hyperbole. Yeah, thank you for your time. Time is the most precious of currencies, and I hope that maybe during a community chat where we're just talking about like stuff and just like life and not necessarily just Transformers, maybe we can go a little bit deeper into like, just I don't know, takes on life, philosophies, and things like that. Yeah, yeah. So again, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I hope you have a lot to look forward to. And if you don't, then maybe we can start cultivating things that which we can start looking forward to. There may be no fruit today, but if you plant the seed, there will be the fruit in the future of which you can enjoy. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, before I get all sounding like Confusion or Confucius, it's Agent Orange signing out. Okay? Take care, guys. Yeah, my heart to you and my gratitude. Bye.